Hey, it's your girl MaiaDaPlug, and I just skipped class with the progress report.
The progress report.
All right, what's going on? It's your girl Lala Shepherd. This is another episode of Skipping Class presented by the Progress Report. And today I got my girl MaiaDaPlug on the platform. How are you?
I'm good. How are you, baby?
I'm doing great. You know, we originally met South by Southwest,
Yes.
and I just loved your vibe. I loved your energy.
That was my first show.
Wow, I was gonna ask you. So how was your experience?
It was good. It was my first show. Like, you know, when you DM me and I had told you I had some technical difficulties.
Got
Girl,
you.
It was some technical difficulties, okay?
Okay.
But I feel like I had a good time. A lot of people came up to me afterwards, talking to me, like expressing that they like my music. So I had a good time. I met some good people too.
Absolutely. I thought your music was dope, and most importantly, I loved how you branded yourself.
Thank
and
you.
branding is everything, because that's just like, a lot of people had dope music, but it's like, how you gonna stand apart from the next person? So thank you for that gift pack. That shit was lit. I love them, you know, them little things.
Period.
Shit is fire. Shit is fire, all right? So tell everybody, what all do you do?
So I make music. I got a brand called PLUGGD'N, the brand, and I also work for Frozen Exotics. They got a Frieza weed, which is like, we got white Frieza, pink Frieza, the regular Frieza. We got a lot of Friezas, and they're in the cookie stores in California. So we make sure that everything with that day by day is good and stuff like that.
Okay.
That's about it. Running brands.
Dope. So we gonna get into everything. So I wanna know first, you know, tell us where you originally from, and at what point did you come to Atlanta?
I'm from Chicago. I came here when I was, I think, 12 or 13, in middle school. So,
Okay.
But in Chicago, you grow up a little different, so I was a little,
Hell yeah.
a little older already when I got here. It was fun though. I love Georgia.
Talk about growing up in Chicago though, because you know those are still pivotal years in a young girl's life.
We also moved around a lot. So,
Okay.
But being from the city, my family like from the city, so never had no cousins, no family members ever get shot, no nothing. Like,
Blessings.
My family is like solid in Chicago, so it's always been good for us. But you stay in your part of the city, you good.
Right. Nah, respect.
Okay.
So talk about that transition to Atlanta. Like that's like preteen. How was that for you?
It was weird because people felt like they had to try me because I was from Chicago.
Of course.
But also because I'm like tall and stuff like that. I was always like the tallest person in my class.
Same, girl.
People just felt the need to try me, but I held it down. We was cool. Everybody, I'm still friends with a lot of people from middle school too.
We want you to come skip class with us and share your story on our new segment called Skipping Class.
Look, we want to talk to all the artists, indie or mainstream, or if you're an entrepreneur, come build your brand with us and tell your story to the world.
You'll also get the shot in our locker, and you'll get promo clips for all your fans. So DM us today or visit our website, tprmediagroup.com. Get locked in with us.
Big respect. Talk about that though. Like, you know, I dealt with the same issue just being tall early on. Like, how did you cope with that? Because, you know, it seemed like such a minute issue, but it was a thing.
Like I said in my song Basics, I always was a rebel. Girl, I used to go to school in clothes like this and get written up or be in ISS. I ain't give a fuck. My mama be cussing their ass out like her last song. What y'all gonna do about it? Like, she gonna wear what she wanna wear, so. You know what I'm saying? I just did what I wanted to do.
Period.
And I played volleyball, so I always got to wear my little shorts. We had fun. It was cool.
Got you. Now, I'm assuming you heard Omeretta's Sorry Not Sorry song.
The
Atlanta song.
of course.
Did you feel a way? What did you think when you heard it?
No. It was cool. I like the song. I'm from the north side of Atlanta, so when I say Atlanta, I'm from the north. We stamp the north. Like, we put a lot of shit on the map from the north. So
big respect.
It's nothing. I won't claim Atlanta any type of way.
Okay, I gotta ask everybody that that come through that live or that's from Atlanta. Gotta ask.
Period.
Tell us about some of your musical influences and also your style of music as well.
Influence-wise, I say a lot like a Lil Kim, Remy Ma, and Lil Wayne. Yeah, mostly. There's a lot of people. And Missy Elliott, there were a lot of people I listened to growing up with my mom and stuff. So I used to be in the back seat making CDs for us on the road trips. We was on the road like all the time. So that was mine.
Big respect. I definitely would love to see you and Rico Nasty do a collab.
Me too, because everybody say we sound alike.
Word.
That shit is so funny to me. And then I went to Dreamville a couple months ago. My little brother said that we kind of look alike. I said, okay. Now
facts. It's giving vibes, though.
I think we'll go off, no cap.
That'll be hard. Well, speak that shit into existence. I feel like it'll happen.
She had me teary-eyed seeing her on stage, too, because I'm like, if people compare us, I know I could be up there.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be something different.
Nah, for sure. Coming soon. Just got to keep putting in that work.
And will.
Talk about other female artists and support.
As in, like, with music? And
yeah.
Like, rappers? It depends on who it is. I feel like female rappers, because we don't always get the respect that we deserve, it's like, it depends. You gotta actually be good at what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? So I think it was like Erica Banks kind of upset that Nicki Minaj don't be giving everybody, you know what I'm saying, features. And I feel like it's because you actually have to be good at what you're doing for her to want to work with you. You know what I'm saying? So
and that's period.
It's all about your work ethic and your sound, and if it's actually good, not just because, you know what I'm saying, certain masses fuck with you. You gotta just really have good music. That's how I feel like what it is. So I'm, you know what I'm saying, sacred with who I share my features with and shit like that, because can't work with everybody. Everybody don't make good music. That's just that.
Respect. Definitely. We'll talk about branding yourself and talk about the Plugged-In brand. And what came first between that and music?
Well, I've been MaiaDaPlug since I was 15. And that name came about because my homie asked if I can get him a 2 for $20 from Applebee's for 2 for $10. And he was like, we MaiaDaPlug. I said, that name is nice, but I can't do that. So I ran with that name for the long ass time because everybody just called me for certain things like, can you do this? Do you know how to do that? You know somebody do this? And I always made the connections. So a lot of people just respectfully call me Plug, and it just always stuck. And so because of that, that's where the brain came about, like, you know what I'm saying, me paying attention, like, I'm always that go-to person. We gonna have a whole network where, you know what I'm saying, y'all gotta pay me to get, you know what I'm saying, what I got, what you want from me. That's what we do.
Period. Period. Talk about taking a break from your music at one point to focus on the brand.
Well, I had stopped making music first to do PR work. I was doing PR work for a few artists that Zaytoven had signed and stuff like that. So, and then that's what helped me get, like, you know what I'm saying, get the funds to focus on Plugged-In the brand and actually focus on it. But doing PR work was what I was doing first, helping, like, I feel like hobby, what I would say is like hobby rappers come to like, you know what I'm saying, learn how to actually be a rapper and, you know what I'm saying, make it a career type shit, because people are just making music, putting it out there and not registering they shit, like, you know what I'm saying, not putting no money behind it besides just the studio and not even the beats, say, you know what I'm saying, free YouTube beats and not doing nothing else. Like, let's do a little bit more, let's make it make sense, you know what I'm saying, let's get some money out of this shit. So that's why I took the time so I can learn the business behind it and then do it myself type shit.
Nah, that's smart. That's super smart.
Yeah, I ain't really do it no other way type shit. A lot of girls, you know what I'm saying, which I don't knock, you know what I'm saying, dancing and meeting people in the clubs and shit like that, then putting their music out there, or, you know what I'm saying, doing hair. I know a lot of girls that do hair too, and, you know what I'm saying, do music and shit. I wanted to do it a little bit differently, so
I respect that. I respect that. Tell us about Lil Keed supporting your brand.
Oh, that was like one of the greatest moments ever type shit. He was the first rapper to get in, him and Lil Gotti was the first people to get in the Plugged-In pouches.
Dope.
Type shit. And that happened. I didn't even know them. It was one of my homies. He was helping me with my music and my brand at the time, and he had got them in it and stuff like that. So, and then I had met Gotti one day. I was like, you know what I'm saying, letting him know I appreciate it. He let it be known that Keed was the one who put him in it first, and Keed was the one who put him on type shit, was Plugged-In first. So I always fuck with him for that. I repeated that, man.
Definitely, man. How do you feel like his death impacted the hip hop community?
I feel like it impacted Atlanta a lot more than
True.
anything. Like the city, because especially with, you know what I'm saying, YSL being locked up and shit right now, that was, I know a couple people that, you know what I'm saying, work for them and very close to them and shit like that. So seeing how people are dealing with it and, you know what I'm saying, trying to figure shit out right now is a lot. Like, that shit is hurting me.
Yeah, that shit real. Speak on your passion for cannabis, and you know, just deciding to get into the cannabis field as well.
I've always been a fucking weed head. Like, you go back to all the way to high school, girl. The only thing I wrote essays about was weed. Trying to explain
Word.
why this is what it needs to motherfucking be. So, and I don't know. I know also. I don't know, I've just always been passionate. It brought people together, like the way that, you know what I'm saying, people call me Plug and I'm trying to connect shit. That's what we do. Everybody smoke weed, trying to smoke with me, and that's how I got a lot of my motherfucking friends is smoking weed. So
Period.
that's why, I don't know, it's just a different, it's me. They connect people, I connect people, so.
Okay. What's one of the biggest misconceptions do you think people have about cannabis that don't partake in it?
That it's a gateway drug. I don't think that it is. I could just smoke my weed and be okay.
Nah, for sure.
No cap. I feel like people who are actually like weed smokers, potheads, they know to take their breaks so they can, you know what I'm saying, build their tolerance back up and shit like that. So I feel like that's the thing.
That's a good one. I wanted to talk more about you learning the business, which I really respect, and you know, establishing your own publishing company for you know, independent artists as well as producers. Tell us about that.
So I had met this producer. Zaytoven was doing they was working on the Zaytoven tape, the second one with all the females, and it was like we was in the studio at Patchwork for a whole week.
Yep.
And it was this one producer named Roland. He was just standing there. He would play his beats, you know what I'm saying, but he didn't say anything, you know what I'm saying. And come to find out, his dad is Zaytoven's manager, and so we got close, you know what I'm saying. And his dad was just like, that's his manager, because he seen how. I knew his dad first before I met him, so you know what I'm saying, he knew my work ethic. He put me in position to, you know what I'm saying, teach him the game type shit. So I would be taking classes to, you know what I'm saying, learn how to register his beats and get his business together and shit like that. And that was just teaching me how to do it for myself, so it just made sense.
That's what's up.
It was exciting to be around those type of folks and for them to trust me, you know what I'm saying, to
Absolutely.
figure that shit out.
Salute to Ro and salute to Zaytoven.
No cap,
Big supporters of the brand, so I fuck with both of them.
Me too.
Hell yeah. When can we expect like a full body of work though? Cause the people been asking.
No cap, they have, and they be pressing me like I'm not an independent artist with a whole brand, but I am trying to drop at the end of June, which is my birthday. So that's the goal. I got the project mostly together, working on 2 more songs because, you know, people been asking me why they not on it, and you know, the artists that I like and will listen to and will put on my project, so we gonna make that happen because they asked, and that made me happy. So 2 more songs and that shit should be done by the end of June for sure.
Okay. Could you tell us any surprises, any sneak peeks about the project, just anything, whether it's production, a feature, anything like that? The title?
Well, I gave you the concept. This concept is like smoke and mirrors, pretty much. Like, you know what I'm saying? People always expect one thing, but it's another type shit. So, and that's what I'm kind of big on. Like, I feel like I am. It's like people expect one thing of me, but see a whole nother and still got respect it at the end of the day type shit. So, and then feature-wise, no, I can't say that yet, just in case.
I got you. How do you feel like you progressed lately as a person?
As a person, I've grown a lot. I feel like I'm able to express myself more, and that's why I've been able to actually make my music and actually get it done, type shit, because I've been listening to myself within a little bit more. So I've been able to project out a little bit more, and it helps other people. So when I get certain responses on things, it makes me, you know what I'm saying, keep going type shit, because a lot of people be coming to me like, you know what I'm saying, you helped me do such and such, or be asking for it. So I'll be trying to give it to people, make the music, focus on myself, because people are like, you know what I'm saying, it reflects off type shit. Like, they see me do it, they want to do it.
Of course.
Type shit.
Of course.
So just see that. And I'm doing it for them.
Respect. What's one thing about you that the average person might not know?
That's a good question. I don't know, because I'm a very open person. You ask me anything, I would be very honest. Shit, I guess a lot of people might not know that I used to go to Clark, Atlanta.
Oh, dope.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was an experience for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Did you like it?
No.
Okay, I'm like, shit, I ain't know it was gonna go either way. Like,
No.
why didn't you like it?
I felt like it was way too many alumni hanging out there, because I was only there as a freshman, and I was meeting way more alumni than I was people that was actually in school.
Got you.
So it was just way too much going on for me. I don't know.
Understood.
I might have just been too young at the time.
I feel you. I feel you. Did you finish school?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I went to hair school, I finished that, and then I started focusing on publishing in my brand.
Respect.
So I still do hair on the side too.
Period.
It's still mostly the brand.
Got you. It's like you a jack of all trades. I love that. I respect it. As an entrepreneur, that's what you got to do.
Thank you.
So what can we expect next? We know we got the project coming up in June, and we got more visuals on the way.
Yes, I'm trying to shoot a video to CC's, which is my version of Conceited by Remy Ma.
Okay.
Me and my best friend. So I'm trying to throw a big ass pool party for that in like 2 weeks. Just go crazy.
Okay. Well, I'll be ready for my invite, you know.
You know you coming.
For sure. Nah, big respect, man. I love everything that you're doing. We hella locked in, and I look forward to seeing you progress in your career.
Thank you.
Damn right.
Me too.
The Progress Report.